We running straight show, man. All right. It's the Waiver Warriors here. I'm Coach.
Low C.
It's great over with you.
And we're here today and everything like that. Gotta talk about Kobe Bryant real quick. Just want to do
Kobe.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Kobe Bryant, man. We're gonna do a quick 8 seconds of silence. Kobe Bryant. Already, man. That boy meant the world, to the basketball world, the people all the way around the world. Something I've never seen
Just
before.
sports in general, people, man.
Yeah, man.
People be lined up at Staples Center still.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
That's true.
He touched a lot of people.
Yeah, man. I think his work ethic and everything that he brought to the game and the things he applied to the game you can apply to life. So I think a lot of people felt that, like his hard work and dedication and going above.
You can apply that to all aspects of life.
Of all aspects of life to be as successful as you can by just, hard work and dedication.
Oh yeah, it'll get you there if you just got, you gotta have that Mamba mentality, man.
There you
It'll
go.
Get you there.
Yeah. One of y'all boys have a favorite Kobe moment?
My favorite is back when he used to whoop up on the Kings all the time.
Oh yeah.
That's some good times right there. How about you, Red?
Man, I probably have to say the rivalry that it was with him and the Spurs, because honestly, those are two good teams right there. While they had the powerhouse of the Lakers of those years right there, because really there was no other squad like that. You gotta agree like that. There was plenty of players on that team that were there always to support him and play. They played hard, man. I can't lie.
The Spurs is cold.
Yeah,
man.
Both teams, I'll give it to them.
How about you, Chris?
The Shaq and Kobe days was cold, but me, I like. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of like the Gasol era too. Like when he came back against Beantown. Yeah, man. Like that was crazy because everybody thought he couldn't do nothing without Shaq, And I remember Bonham used to be breaking up them crazy threes for no reason. Why I thought of that right now. Bonham, remember Andrew Bonham? He just come through and break up them threes for no reason. Why I thought of it right now, I don't know. But anyway.
He'll fit right in with today's game.
God, he was ahead of his time, man.
He was ahead of his time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, I remember that boy coming back on the Celtics, man, and that was like an unstoppable squad, man.
Yeah, that was the original Big Three, 2008.
Yeah, man, I remember they beat that boy before because I bet a couple dollars on that game. I never forget Celtics versus Lakers.
Kobe put some money in my pocket.
But yeah, man, R.I.P. to Kobe, man. But moving on from that. We're gonna talk about favorite Super Bowl foods, man.
It's gonna light it up a little bit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's your favorite Super Bowl food? Hello?
Boudin or hot wings.
There you go.
Gee, what you got?
I'd say brisket, man. It's an all-day event, man. You gotta enjoy it. I want to cook that brisket early. Get it started. Started earlier, like around 6, 7 o'clock. Enjoy the whole day.
Yeah, man.
How about you, man?
Man, I'm probably gonna say them jalapeno poppers, man. You wrap some bacon around them things, the cream cheese, put one of them things on the grill for a little while.
Yeah,
we also all the time. Burgers too. That's also a solid number
with the cheese.
You never had jalapeno burgers, man. You missing out, man. You gotta have this thing, man.
Make them by him, cause ain't nobody else that makes them like him, man.
Yeah, man. And chip and queso, man. Anybody know me? I love chip and queso.
You gotta have good finger foods, man.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So going to the next thing, who y'all boys think will win the whole Super Bowl, man? Who gonna win this whole thing, man?
It's gonna be Patty, man. He gonna get it done. Ain't gonna be the Chiefs. It's gonna be Patty. He gonna win one for Andy Reid, man.
The Kansas City Homeboys, huh?
Kansas City Homeboys, man.
Hello. Who you think will win the whole thing?
Ride with Patrick Mahomes.
Not the Chiefs, but Patrick.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
CeeLo knows, man.
Man, look here, man.
That boy is the future, man.
Man, look here.
Yeah, you ain't never seen a quarterback like that.
Every time I went against, every time in the Super Bowl when I bet on the offense, I done took a L, I done lost, and I owed somebody a couple bucks. Them defense be winning them championships, man.
But man,
but you go to song, they will tell you to go for Pat
Peyton
Mahomes, man. Huh?
Patty's not. What's his name?
Who's it? Yeah.
Peyton
Manning.
He ain't Peyton Manning, man. He got legs, man.
Boy, if you ever disrespect Peyton
Manning, he can avoid the rush, man.
Don't you disrespect Peyton Manning in his home. You're in the wrong home, man. But
hey, I'm just saying, man. That's why he lost, because he ain't have no legs.
Yeah, at least he got 2 championships.
Where does Peyton Manning hate just come from out of nowhere? That ain't.
I'm just bringing it up, man. Like,
you just gonna bring up some hate on Peyton Manning? Who is you?
I'm just saying, like, cause Patrick can fucking run, man. Like he can run, he can avoid the rush.
I'm messing with you, man. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He a different type of beast, man. He kind of make you want to, go against the defense, win a championship.
He's the best player against the blitz in the league. The best player, stat wise.
Yeah, man.
So man, he welcomes that because you know what, he had less people to protect. But the one thing though, they can get to you by just rushing forward. So that's kind of scary with it. So we're gonna see what happens.
Already. So we picked some lineups under the DraftKings, and each one of us has a captain. And what made it funny is it's a KLC Colonel captain. So
who's your Colonel?
Who's your Colonel? He's waiting to say that, man. He been waiting to say that, man. I wasn't gonna rob you of that, man.
Who's the Colonel this week, man?
Who's my Colonel? All right, let me go to him and see what I got. Look at my phone. You might see something. You might see.
Alright. You know that's on there. I've been like whole shit can see it.
Oh
yeah. It's on camera.
It'll be alright, man. Anyway, my captain.
You're on camera right now saying that.
Hey, bro.
Hey, fuck it, man.
Hey, bro. It's phone etiquette, man. Anyway, my captain is Pat Mahomes.
Don't you look this way.
I'm trying to help that man out. I'm trying to help that man out, bro.
Alright, man. So what was on, man?
Who's gonna be your Colonel, man?
My Colonel, Damian Williams, man. He gonna ball this week. I think Pat's gonna not, man, he's not gonna have a lot of time to throw this week. I think he's gonna have to do that little dump off. So, I think he's gonna have to do a lot of that. But I think Damian Williams is gonna be right there. He's probably gonna get a touchdown or two. Might have 8 catches this week because, man, that rush can come.
So you just think Damian Williams will regulate?
It's gonna be a check down. It's gonna be a lot of check down work for him this week.
Makes sense.
He ain't he's not gonna have a lot of time unless he extends the play out. To just create time. Because they're gonna come after him.
Mahomes usually have all day to throw. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he got the legs.
He creates a lot of time too.
Yeah, man. But like you said, he's gonna have to be a lot quicker this time.
Oh, yeah. But then again, he's still the best against the rush and the blitz. So. And they have a really good old line over there too as well.
Real good.
So that's gonna be interesting.
Yes, sir.
I think Bosa's a bowler though.
Yeah, Bosa, man. Boy got 3 sacks in the playoffs, 8 solo tackles, and 12 sacks on the season, including post and regular season. So Bosa's been doing his thing over there, man.
His impact just to be a rookie is just outstanding.
That's
rare.
I honestly forgot he was a rookie because we was talking about him earlier. I thought it was his second year because how productive he is, how productive he is and how much he knows the game. But he reminded me as a rookie. That's insane, man.
His ceiling is way up there.
Yeah, man, he's making boys look bad, man. So what you think about the Honey Badger, man?
I think he might be. He's gonna make some plays this weekend. He might get the, if there was a defensive player of the game, I think he might get it this week. I think he's gonna be out there creating havoc. Because one, he's good against the run too, so he might get a strip or something, or a sack here or there. But he's gonna make some plays, I think.
Yeah.
How about you, Elo? Who's your Colonel of the week?
Colonel of the week, I'm gonna have to go with Coleman.
Coleman?
Yeah.
There you go.
He's back, man. He's had a full practice, so man, don't worry about that. He's back to full practice. He did dislocate his shoulder though.
Coming off that big shoulder injury.
Yeah, we're gonna see how he holds up on that, man. That shit can pop out of place very quickly.
Very. Yeah. Because them boys do a lot of running over there, man. You never know if he the bell cow for the game, man.
They are a little physical over there.
Yeah, man.
So
Red Bull U style.
Red Bull U, man. Being physical.
Yes, sir.
What do you think on? Shouldn't he said your Colonel of the week yet?
Oh, Patty.
Patty?
Patty, yes, sir.
He's expensive, but okay.
You gotta spend that birdie if you want that birdie.
Yeah, you're right about that. Boy, Pat got 9 touchdowns, 1 rushing touchdown the last 4 games. He's been really good. He's got 2 50-yard rushing games too as well. So.
Yeah, man. He's worth 16K right about now. Yeah, back to Mahomes. Yeah.
He ain't cheap.
No, that's not cheap, man. You gotta budget your lineup.
Yeah, man.
This is the real question. Who's gonna be the best tight end on the field tomorrow?
You know who you gonna say? I'm gonna go with the other man.
They've been so good they haven't even needed to use them. That's cold. That's
they use him.
That's what I'm saying.
They had to during the Vikings game.
No, he has 4 catches for 40 yards.
They're just running the ball.
They're just running the ball. They're straight fucking shoving it down their throat.
George Kittle, yeah, he had 19 yards against Green Bay, and he had 16 yards against Minnesota. So
he's not needed.
He's risky to start in your lineup this week, even though he is George Kittle. That's what we're talking about. In case we didn't say his name already, we're talking about San Francisco's tight end George Kittle.
I think he's gonna be needed this week, though.
It's a Super Bowl game, man. If you're not using George Kittle in the Super Bowl, you know.
And he has an end zone dance planned out this week too. It's like it's a wrestling one as well. Because he loves wrestling, so he said he has a wrestling celebration for his end zone dance.
If all you know, they boys got like a crazy coach over there, so they might have like a crazy scheme. You know, you never know what they'll do with that man.
They're gonna scheme him up to get that touchdown.
Yeah, man.
So I would definitely play Kittle this week. You know, he's been slow, but I think he's due.
I didn't know about this little dance and everything like that. And I'm not gonna add the dancing to my stats. But like,
I'm just saying, he's planning on getting in that end zone.
Everybody planning to get on the end zone.
Yeah, but I think they're gonna need him to throw this week. There's gonna be more than 8 pass attempts this week. I'm gonna say that.
All right. So, Elo, who you think gonna be the tight end of the week?
Tight end, I'm gonna roll with Kelsey.
Kelsey been balling.
He's number 2. He's number 2 right behind.
Kelsey got 134 yards and 3 touchdowns against us.
Wow,
yeah,
man.
And you know what? The kicker, we were double teaming him the whole game. So yeah, he did all that with the double team.
He made us look real bad, man. Travis Kelsey. I think Patty Mahomes gonna have to go to him like, you know, that's gonna be
early and off.
Like how you like Damian Williams. I think that's gonna be Kelsey's role as well. It's like, oh,
I think that they're gonna be looking at him though a lot. They're gonna put a lot of attention towards him.
I think them boys got so many weapons. Of course, yeah, you gotta account for Travis Kelsey, but at the same time, I think he got so many weapons over there that like you can't just double team everybody. Like some man gonna be free. I'd rather the man right here in the middle be free than like one of them home run hitters.
Yep, Tyrann he got it right there.
Can they keep up with old Ty Hill? Can Sherm keep up with him? Is that's the Super Bowl question.
I love Sherm. I don't think it's now. I think Sherm knows.
Sherm
know where he need to be.
What?
You heard me. Is Sherm gonna pull something trying to keep up?
Bro, Sherm be where he needs to be.
But you know he getting old, man. It's the young man's game.
Even if he get old, he gonna last a ride for this one.
Yeah, man, he gonna ride it out. But Ty Hill got that kind of speed to make you pull something.
Man, you so disrespectful, bro.
Hey, man.
Yeah, he got 2 touchdowns, 77 yards against Tennessee, and only 41 against Houston. Wow, see? That's what gets the job done right there.
Hey,
man.
because Kelsey was killing us, man.
Both right there, man.
Yeah, but you know, man, he had a good game, like, you know, in the conference championships. He had 2 touchdowns, 67 yards, like Ella was saying. So I think they're gonna need him this week too.
Yeah, man.
And plus, I think he's the fastest player on the field too, as well.
Hands down.
Like San Fran has a good old school defense. They don't have like real speed demons on their corners and safeties. So just containing him might be kind of difficult.
Yeah.
And then how about like the little prop bets, man? What you think about those? Or man, gotta get to San Fran a little bit, man. How about any other receivers, man? You gonna play them this week? Like Debo Emmanuel, Michael Bourne is a real sleepy play. He's the only one that got a touchdown in this postseason.
That's horrible, bro.
He's the only one that caught one.
I think this game. What's crazy is I think like everybody thinks of I think at least this game's gonna come down to either like low scoring because San Fran gonna put the clamps on them boys, or San Fran gonna have to step it up on the offense because Kansas City gonna regulate. I don't think it's gonna be in the middle of either one of those. I think it's gonna be A or B. And if that happens, then San Fran gotta air it out a little bit more.
I think they're gonna have to throw it.
Like,
yeah,
if Pat do what Pat do and get up like 3 of them real quick on you, yeah, man, you can run it all you want, but like we ain't got time to run it all day. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're gonna be better coached than the Packers were. Packers weren't.
They weren't ready.
They weren't ready.
No.
That was a physical football game. They were not ready for that.
Yeah, man. But if I had to rely on one man,
And I think the Chiefs can be more physical too.
Yeah.
Because that's what, like, you know, man, they're really good. They're really good against the run. They have, you know, man, the Honey Badger out there. He's probably the best box safety that's against the run. He's probably the best one at that. So they're gonna have to throw. Like I was saying.
Trust Jimmy G. You starting Jimmy G in your lineups?
If they win, it's not because of him.
Damn.
It ain't gonna be Jimmy G. It's gonna be that run game.
With running back, you going with this week?
Kind of want to say Breida, but just because of Shanahan, man. You know he's known to throw some shit. Like
man, he's just been swapping them boys out, making them shine. And you ain't seen Breida in a minute.
You haven't seen him in a
while. But like, would you do that on Super Bowl? You would have.
I'll give him a little bit of work, see what he does. Because man, but honestly though, if I'm playing somebody, I probably can't play Mostert because he just costs so much. You know, but if I had to play somebody, it'd be Coleman because he's a cheaper option.
Cheaper option, got a high ceiling.
And that's not, you know,
just less
that's gonna be a split backfield too. Also another sleeper, Kyle Juszczyk. I like him this week.
Kyle Juszczyk is a G. He makes so many lineups.
I think he's gonna be needed.
Once you get all them stars up in there, and you know what I'm saying, you come to that last spot, you got about $1,500 to spend or something like that. Kyle Juszczyk, the only man.
I can see them giving him a dirty work. Just for all the season, working hard, giving him a chance to get a touchdown this week.
He grinded out, man.
Let them get on the one. He's going to get that touchdown.
Yeah, man. Elo, you trust anybody from San Fran's offense?
Man, gonna have to be, man, you're gonna have to really put out something really good on that one, man.
What player you going with from San Fran?
Like anybody, man?
You think anybody doing good over there?
Bourne right here.
Kendrick Bourne.
You also rolling with Bourne already.
That was my little sleeper of the week. I think he's gonna get some. You know, he's gonna be open a lot. I think.
Yeah.
You know, because you gotta worry about Kittle and them, and then he's always that good end zone target. He just doesn't get a lot of plays. That's the only thing with him.
The best availability. What's that? How they say? The best one is availability.
Yeah.
What's the one?
The best ability. The best
availability.
Best availability. Availability. Damn.
No.
The best
ability
The
is
best
availability.
There we go.
Yeah.
Man, we the tongue tied boys over here.
Yeah,
I don't know.
That's it.
Sorry, I had to see that, man. Ain't nobody, spelling bee champs over here. We ain't trying to run for office over here, man. We just OG wait boys, man.
You like Mostert this week at all?
I like Mostert, man. I saw the Mostert in a couple of my lineups. See what he got. That game was impressive, man. That boy was just he dominated them boys, man.
They kind of laid down too. They laid it down.
He let one man just do.
What do you down to lay down? They laid down.
Well, when beans on them, when stay prop on them boys, man.
They must stay prop on them bulls, man.
Yeah, man. But yeah,
they got laid down, man.
Yeah, man. But like how we said earlier about Pat Mahomes, man. Like I guess I put down the money. You know what I'm saying? Like it's Super Bowl too, man. Like it's time to let your nuts hang on whoever you think gonna get that dub, man.
Go with the best player on the field. I think is gonna be Pat Mahomes.
I think it's gonna be Patty.
If
one of them tight ends.
If that line can hold up for him, that is the key. That line can just give him a little bit of time. He's gonna carve him up.
Straight up, it's gonna be real raw out there.
Mm-hmm.
And as far as real quick,
if you had to pick one, who would you play, Sanders or Debo?
I just like Sanders.
Like Sanders more.
That neither one of them really been doing nothing. Like you said, 8 passes the last game. That's crazy.
He got 200 yards this postseason. That's domination. Jimmy G got 200 yards passing. And 1 touchdown and 1 pick.
200 yards.
He hasn't
your
had
quarterback. When is the last time you heard a team say we are dominating the other teams?
It's old school football.
Yes, sir. And our quarterback is throwing the ball 8 times. You watch football, man. You see them boys be chunking that thing go 20-something times, 30-something.
That's the way the
league
league
get crazy. Now. Like, yeah, man, it's a passing league.
They don't want you to throw the ball, like run the ball like
yeah,
that.
Man. Yeah, them boys want high passes, high scores, high ratings, all that stuff, man. You playing at the old school, I love it.
That's the one worrisome thing about this game because people don't like tackling that all day. Like getting that real physical old school game.
Oh, running them boys down, man.
You get tired of that. It's like playing defense. Plus, like you're not used to that too much anymore. You can't hit like that in practice, so you can't get used to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, man.
It's hard. It's harder to get used to that kind of physical style.
It's on that job training, man.
Oh yeah. Well, how about the giveaway, man? I heard we got a giveaway this week.
Yeah, man. So the 10th person to comment and subscribe to our YouTube page, the Waiver Warriors gonna send you a free Super Bowl gift. So make sure you the 10th person like the video.
Subscribe.
Subscribe
to
the
YouTube.
And we got you.
Be the 10th comment on Instagram or YouTube.
Be the 10th comment on YouTube.
On YouTube.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. And subscribe to our channel. Like it. And boom, we got you.
Cool. Good to hear. May chime in on that myself.
Employees are not eligible for the sweepstakes.
That sucks, man. Anyway, so is that a wrap on the show this week or what?
Yes, sir, it is.
Well, y'all have a blessed day tomorrow. Enjoy the Super Bowl as always.
Appreciate y'all for watching.
Don't drink too much. Try not to at least.
If you drink, man, call the Uber or Lyft, man. You know
There
what I'm
you
saying?
go.
$10 get you home, man. You don't
drink.
want that DWI case up on you, man.
Be smart.
DUI case. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, Wave of Warriors. Follow us on YouTube and Twitter. Wave of Warriors with a Z.
Don't forget
the Z.
Yeah, don't forget.
And yeah, man. Hopefully be that Tim caller.
Be the 10th guy boy gonna tell a line on me, man.
Before I take it back to 94, we got a telethon going
You
on.
fucking dating yourself now.
Call me now.
Call me
Miss
now.
Cleo, call me now. Dating myself
Miss
2
Cleo,
times.
people done forgot about
Nobody
knows.
You
She passed away
30. You
already.
telling your age if you know who
She
Miss
passed
Cleo
away
is.
already. Yeah, cancer, like for real.
No youngsters know Miss Cleo.
But anyway, we'll get to y'all boys next time, man. Y'all be safe out there.
Have a good one.
All right, man.
Let's cut that shit, man.